All right, we've got this developing story now. The high price of eggs at the grocery stores, right? We learned this week finally prices have come down a bit for the first time in 5 months, but they're still historically high. Bird flu and inflation have led to soaring prices. But let's think through this now carefully, shall we, together? Channel 2's Barrett Peterson live in Decatur today. Where, Barrett, there's one guy who said, you don't need a middleman. You don't need a grocery store. Get your own chickens.
Yeah, he looks like a genius right now. This is Rob Cleveland's hen house. Now, his chickens are a little bit shy around strangers. I don't know if you can see any. Yeah, you can see some. There are 8 of them in there.
Rob Cleveland says when he first informed the family 20 years ago, a few of the relatives kind of rolled their eyes.
I told my sister and my parents, and they were like, chickens?
In a hen house in Rob's backyard in Decatur. Many metro area municipalities will let you do it. Rob has 8 chickens. He ends up with 5 or 6 fresh eggs each and every morning. If you've been to a grocery store over the last year and priced them by the dozen, it's quite the sticker shock. Avian flu has driven prices through the roof.
Every time, one bird shows signs of it, the whole hen house is killed at the factory farm, so a lot of birds.
Karen Hirsch is with the nonprofit Humane League. She says shortly after the pandemic lockdown, a growing number of metro area residents started raising a few chickens. Rob turned out to be way ahead of the curve. And while some may have snickered when he spent the money to build the coop and buy the feed, when you consider the current high price of eggs, who's laughing now?
It's nice to walk out and grab a couple of eggs and go in and cook them. They're bright yellow, really healthy, and it's great.
Oh, yeah, they're running around in there. He didn't give any of them names. Now, he says folks with just a few hens like he does, they don't go into the egg business. If you do, though, there is a Georgia egg law that regulates the whole thing. It does take cash to build a rig like this, but Rob says you need it to keep out the foxes and the hawks, and he had a mink running around here. A mink! Live in Decatur, Barrett Peterson, Channel 2 Action News.